Well, hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be discussing as well as outlining all of the new content that we can expect to see in this week in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War as well as Warzone. So of course guys, a little bit earlier today at the time of making this video, we got the weekly briefing for Call of Duty this week. And of course this one is rather interesting because it's going to be the first ever weekly briefing for Season 2, and that's actually going to segue into what we can expect to see for the next update, which is actually going to be the first ever update of Season 2. And yeah, that's why I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So with all that said, if you guys go on to enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like comment down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class slips, and all kinds of things like that. So without further ado, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's dive right into it. Alright, so of course at the time of making this video is Monday, March 1st. However, we are of course going to be seeing the new update that will be introducing a lot of new content that of course will be releasing on Thursday, which is actually March 4th. And interestingly enough, with the new update, we are going to be getting a brand new mosh pit, which is called Rapid Fire, and the description reads a new multiplayer playlist that's designed to keep the action non-stop both in and out of your matches. Players can jump into games of team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed, and hardpoint on the game's smallest and fastest maps, including Apocalypse, which is of course the brand new map, Nuketown 84, Crossroads Strike, Raid, Express, as well as Garrison. In addition to that, Treyarch also mentioned that they also are going to be doing certain things to the game modes so that way everything is going to be a lot more fast-paced. For example, unlike most other game modes or mosh pits, there's actually going to be a constant radar sweep that's going to be active throughout the entire match. In addition to that, the Ghost perk is going to be disabled in this particular mosh pit. Also, the time between matches is going to be a lot shorter, so that means not only are the games going to be more fast-paced, the time that it takes to get into each game is also going to be significantly reduced. Now this particular mosh pit is really interesting in my opinion, and something that I will definitely be checking out because for one, without a doubt, it has one of the best game modes in this mosh pit. For example, TDM, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint, and it is on some of the best maps in the game. For example, Nuketown 84, Raid, Express, as well as the brand new Apocalypse map, and it will definitely be interesting to see how this game mode is going to be playing. I also think that the constant radar sweep as well as the Ghost perk being disabled will definitely be really interesting, and of course this new mosh pit will be coming into the game on March 4th. Okay, so of course that is going to be the new mosh pit, and typically what Treyarch does is whenever they release a new season, they do end up introducing a new mosh pit or new game mode into the game, and it's of course going to be the highlight for a couple weeks. However, unlike previous Call of Duty games, it's not going to be absolutely taking over all the playlists that are available in the game, and Treyarch went on to mention that after March 4th, the continuing playlists in this game are going to be Gun Game, Apocalypse 24/7, as well as Nuketown 24/7 and Face Off. So that's really good in my opinion. It of course means that if you want to check out the new mosh pit, feel free to go ahead and do that. However, maybe you want to play in a playlist or game mode that you're already comfortable with, which in that case, you can hop into Apocalypse 24/7 or Nuketown 24/7 or Face Off, or if you really enjoy it, you can also hop into Gun Game, which is of course going to be continuing here in Season 2 after the update. Also, interestingly enough, the free access week is going to be continuing on, with Treyarch stating, with Adler MIA and the undead threat reaching epic proportions in the Dark Ether story, we're calling on all operators to join the fight in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Available from now till Thursday, March 4th at 10 o'clock AM Pacific Standard Time, you can play a selection of multiplayer and zombies content, including the all-new Outbreak experience for free as part of the game's new free access week. This is the perfect opportunity to enjoy the next generation of global combat if you have yet to own Black Ops Cold War, as this free access week serves up some of the new maps, modes, weapons, and more that were released at the launch of Season 2. So you heard it right there, of course, the free access week for Black Ops Cold War multiplayer as well as zombies will be continuing. However, of course, it will be ending on Thursday, March 4th, when of course the new update will be going live. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the mosh pits as well as the playlist this week. So now let's talk a little bit about some of the new content that we are going to be seeing in the store. Okay, so let's kick it off and talk about the brand new Reactive bundle that will be releasing on March 4th, and that's of course going to be the Maxis Operator Reactive bundle. Now of course, as I just mentioned, this bundle will be releasing on March 4th and will be introducing the brand new operator being Samantha Maxis, which of course is going to be one of the main operators for Season 2, and of course she will be available in this particular bundle. In addition to that, the bundle will be featuring two brand new weapon blueprints. One of them is actually a new reactive blueprint for the AK-74U submachine gun, which is called the Z-74U, and in addition to that, there's also going to be a new legendary neutralizer shotgun blueprint, which is really cool in my opinion. Of course, at this very point in time, we don't know how much this particular bundle is going to be costing. However, I would guess it would be in the range between 1,800 to 2,400 COD points. And then of course on March 7th, there is going to be another bundle, which is actually going to be called the Anime Pilot Bundle, which will be introducing 3 brand new weapon blueprints, being the legendary Flyboy fast-firing SMG blueprint, the legendary Talent Envy tactical rifle blueprint, and finally the legendary Strafe Run semi-automatic shotgun blueprint. And then finally on March 9th, there is going to be yet another bundle, and this is actually going to be the Gilded Age 3 Pro Pack bundle, which will be introducing 2 brand new legendary blueprints, being the Carbon Composite and Carbon Steel blueprints, and of course this bundle is going to be costing 2,400 COD points. So yeah, it's going to be definitely interesting to see what these blueprints are going to be looking like. Of course, they did end up mentioning that this particular bundle will be costing 2,400 COD points, so it's on the more expensive side, needless to say, and hopefully of course the content delivers in this particular bundle. We're going to have to see. However, it is very possible that one of or both of these particular blueprints are going to be having tracers, which will be really interesting. But of course, we're going to have to see. So yeah, guys, that's going to effectively conclude this week in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War as well as Warzone. Of course, this is going to be the first full week of Black Ops Cold War as well as Warzone Season 2. And it looks like for the first week, we are going to be getting a decent amount of new content, including some really unique as well as interesting blueprints that of course will be releasing very shortly. And that said, it is very likely that within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we are going to be getting some more information when it comes to the mid-season update of course Season 2, and will be really interesting because of course we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary since the initial launch of Warzone. So of course we're going to have to see if Treyarch or Raven Software is going to be doing a particular update or anything special for that. Well, of course we're going to have to see. So yeah, guys, with that said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, and all kinds of things like that. So once again, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I'm your host, Steve Rich Uncle. I hope to see you in the next one.